Blah, blah, blah. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about Shedeur Sanders dropping to the 5th round of the NFL draft. But first, I gotta let y'all in on a little secret. Y'all rock with me. Y'all know I got thick skin. I'm super duper positive, never want to fight. I'm soft, all that kind of stuff. But there's one thing that irritates me, that agitates me, that gets under my skin, is when someone insults my intelligence. Ooh, my wife knows, everybody knows that knows me. I ain't gonna take that. All right, so now we gotta go into this video because a lot of conversation is about why did Shedeur Sanders drop in the draft? I keep saying drop in the draft because it's all based off of hype, expectations, but ain't none of that real. It's just what they want to make you think and feel. Point being, he dropped to the 5th round. Well, everyone's trying to explain it, and of course, with explanations comes blame. Well, listen to this as Stephen A. Smith tries to explain and blame why Shedeur dropped. Let's go.
Shedeur Sanders is not blameless here. Primetime Deion Sanders is not blameless here. I'm going to say what I have to say, knowing that both of them have their hands at least a little bit dirty in all of this.
Okay, I want him to stop right there. This could have been a 13-second video. I would have loved this because there's so many different approaches. And I'm going to do a video on LeVar Ball versus Deion Sanders and how them as fathers and taking on other roles influenced how their kids were valued and viewed by the public, how they were drafted, not drafted, just the whole contrast and comparison between those two. I think it's going to be fascinating. But right now, you're supposed to stop right there because it's not about the process. It's about the prospect, right? As Kobe Bryant said, be undeniable. Kobe didn't like to hear excuses. Oh, you got drafted here, or you should have went here. Oh, man, you should have did this. He's like, be undeniable. If you're undeniable, you can do what the hell you want to do. If they need you, they're going to put up with everything you want. And then that's the balancing act. But we're not done. Let's keep going.
But if you're the National Football League, clearly it's not about talent anymore. It's about something else.
It never was about talent exclusively. We'll talk about it.
And I'm going to tell you, I spent a large amount of the last 24 hours thinking about nothing more than I was thinking about collusion. Because how in the hell does 32 teams in the National Football League pass on a quarterback that was universally recognized one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the country entering this draft, and 32 teams passed on him, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 different times they passed on him? How the hell does that happen?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
4 rounds.
I'll tell you.
It doesn't happen to a quarterback. We've never seen anything like this before. We've seen guys drop because of injuries. We've seen guys drop because of off-field issues, but we've never seen a quarterback projected to be a top 20 pick, universally recognized one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the draft, projected to be a first rounder, in all likelihood a safe bet of a late first rounder, and drop literally to the 5th round. We haven't seen anything like that. And when you're talking about the owners, I'm going to keep in mind, and I tweeted about this, seems very Kaepernick-like, Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, we went there. I knew it. We went there. Okay, let's get through this because we ain't going to be here all day. Let's go. He talked about injuries. We don't have that issue with Shedeur Sanders. He talked about off-the-field issues. We do have that conversation about Shedeur Sanders. The reason why it's such a dicey conversation is 2 reasons. One, everyone respects Deion Sanders for being on the Mount Rushmore of the NFL. He's one of the best players ever. Not just a Hall of Famer, but one of the best ever, like top 4. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2 is we're talking about a black quarterback, and we know you got to be careful. Woo, that stove is hot. How you going to come in? So a lot of analysts, especially the white analysts, are paralyzed. They don't know what to say. Some of them are leaking. Dan Orlowski goes there, here and there. You can see a couple analysts trying to go there, but they ain't saying it with their chest because they know how that can be taken. Those are the 2 reasons. But what insulted my intelligence was Stephen A. Smith saying this has never happened before. What insults my intelligence as a human with a brain, as a former NFL All-Pro player, yeah, I said it. I got pride, and I ain't gonna hide. I'm proud of my intelligence, proud of what I put in. What insults my intelligence as just a sports fan, what insults my intelligence as a black man is the fact that you're going to make me think that they are picking on Shedeur Sanders. That you're going to make me think, oh, it's about him and the process of who he is, not what he is. Oh, no, it's what he is. That's the prospect. It's about that, not the process. So let me take you through it because y'all know how we do on this show. So I went to my second brain. Y'all know how I do it. I wanted to know what Shedeur Sanders, is he the only one to drop in the draft? Is he the only one? And then I saw this. Top college football stars who fail or went undrafted. Let's start with Shedeur Sanders. Record-setting season at Colorado, okay? People forget Colorado used to be it, okay? I hate when everyone says, oh, my God, he took them to new heights. They won a national championship in the early 90s. Stop it. And Heisman buzz. Notice that word, buzz, because he wasn't a Heisman finalist. Actually, he was 8th. You know who was a Heisman finalist? Cam Ward. You know who was a Heisman finalist? Gabriel. We'll talk. He ended up going 5th round. I'm doing my homework early. Scouts raised concerns about his pocket awareness under pressure, athletic ceiling, questions about whether his success was inflated by playing for his father's system and social media hype. Also, some skepticism about his coachability and NFL readiness surrounded his evaluation. Because this is on the internet and this is not a person saying this, they just gonna keep it real. This site, ChatGPT, like, I don't give a damn. He ain't my dude, right? But all the analysts are tiptoeing around the same damn conversation. It's okay. You ain't gotta protect me. I get it with my muscle. I don't need to be protected because I'm a black quarterback. I don't need to be protected because I'm a black analyst. Golly, everybody want to be liked at the damn party. Just be real. You'll like me more if I tell the truth. You know I keep it real. Everyone loves me when I go out. Not everybody. Jason White. Let's talk about him. Remember him? Oh, he won the Heisman. So we just went from a guy who didn't even become a Heisman finalist to someone who won the Heisman. What happened with him? Undrafted. He had knee injuries, 2 ACLs, okay? And teams doubted he could physically survive in the NFL. That's not always true. What's my boy name? Help me out right here. Went to Washington, played for Atlanta. Golly, I should know his name. Black quarterback, went 8th overall. Took Kirk Cousins' money. Y'all know it. Beat up in the comments. I ain't even going to slow down to find that out. But I should know your name. I'm sorry, dog. You're a beast. Colt Brennan. Remember him? Set the NCAA single-season touchdown record and was a Heisman finalist, 6th round. Kellen Moore, Coach Kellen Moore now, 50-3, not 13-12. And I'm not beating up Shedeur. I'm just being an analyst for real. I don't know what these other dudes are doing now. 13-12 versus 50-3 as a starter. 2-time Heisman finalist versus somebody who wasn't even a Heisman finalist. Undrafted. Okay, let's go. Size. Athleticism. Same thing they say about Shedeur, average athleticism. Okay, NFL level arm strength, they question. Ken Dorsey, national champion, 2-time Heisman finalist. Once again, 7th round, okay? Chase Daniel, the host, he should be really beating this up. He should know better than anybody. Heisman finalist, big time production, undrafted. Come on, y'all. Rock with me, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all here all day. So when someone says this has never happened, it just happened to 5 white dudes. You can't make this stuff up. I know. Hey, beat it up in the comments and let me know what you guys think about all of this. Here's my last part. It never was about pure talent when it comes to the NFL. Y'all got to understand this. They don't go pure talent number 1, pure talent number 2. First, we start off with what do I need as a team? Then after that, what do I want as a team? And what do I want in terms of that type of player? Okay? You don't believe me? Okay. If it was about pure talent, as Stephen A. alluded to, then the number 1 pick will always be the best player in the draft. No. Let's go here. Let's go last year. Caleb Williams was number 1. Too early to tell who's the number 1 player of that draft, but let's just say it ain't Caleb Williams. Let's keep going. Bryce Young, number 1 player of the draft, picked. Who's better already? They say C.J. Stroud. Even though the second year wasn't as good as the first, they still will go with C.J. Stroud. And others. I'm just giving y'all one name. Trayvon Walker went number 1. Remember that? Well, Sauce Gardner has obviously outperformed him. Trevor Lawrence went number 1. Michael Parsons has beasted him. Why isn't Michael Parsons number 1? We don't need a pass rusher. We need a quarterback. God dang. Joe Burrow. Now, Joe Burrow, like, hold my beer. I'm number one player of that draft. Kyler Murray, number one player of that draft, but Nick Bosa's beasted him, and he was number 2. Why ain't they pick Nick Bosa number 1? We don't need a draft. We didn't need a edge rusher. Okay, let's get back. Baker Mayfield, number 1 pick. Josh Allen obviously has played better overall in his career than Baker Mayfield. Why didn't they pick Josh Allen? Because they get it wrong sometimes. Maybe they got it wrong about you, Shedeur. But what did Tom Brady say about it? You either going to prove them right or you're going to prove them wrong. Be undeniable. Like Kobe said, the rest, let's shut it. We don't need to make excuses. Myles Garrett, number 1 pick. I would say Myles Garrett, but there's a Patrick Mahomes in there. Why don't you pick Patrick Mahomes? Because we already had a quarterback, we thought. See how this goes? Or we wanted an edge rusher. Let's get here. Now it's going to get stanky. Jared Goff, beast. But who's better? Tyreek Hill's had a better career than Jared Goff, right? Tyreek Hill, beast. 165, 5th round, same as Shedeur. Shut it, people. Y'all think I'm glad or happy. I'm not. I don't dance on anybody's grave or demise. What I'm saying is keep it real. He's going to be fine. If he got game, if he can ball, he will rise. He got picked higher than Tom Brady. Will y'all stop? Jameis Winston, number 1 pick of that draft. Who's played better? Stephon Diggs. Let's just be real. And others, but I'm just giving y'all one. Do y'all understand how this game goes? I love football because it's the closest thing to how I was raised in my personality, which is shut the shit. Keep it real and let's laugh it off and respond to that. That's it. I don't need anything else. But let me say the last thing. It never was about pure talent. It's never about it. I just proved that point. It's about production. It's about potential. It's about character. It's about what we want. And let's be real, do we need it? And if you are undeniable, oh, you got him. You the pretty girl who says, I don't like being faithful. I don't like hanging at home. I don't like kids. I don't like cooking. I don't like cleaning. I don't like kicking it with just one dude, all that stuff. And you still like, oh, so what you doing tomorrow? When you undeniable, you that fine, I ain't hear none of that because I know what I need. And I need you. And I know what I want. All right, so that's just wanted to get that off my chest. I was a little hype on that one. But I just don't like people insulting my intelligence. And this wasn't that Stephen A. He just got a big platform, the biggest, and big names, so I got to use the ones that come with me. My algorithm is rigged. It gives me all the people that talk the most, and then I just got to use them as an example. But respect due. But y'all need to stop making excuses for this dude. He is a grown man playing in the NFL, and y'all act like this was racial. Oh, this was Kaepernick. This ain't no Kaepernick. Kaepernick had opportunities after that. He didn't want those opportunities, so they stopped needing him. We don't want you if you don't want it. As simple as that. Can y'all stop? All right. Without further ado, maybe some levity will help you guys. Maybe if I flowed this, y'all would be happier, right? So without further ado, it's time to flow, boy. Let's go. I'm hitting them with the old school, going back to my woo. Uh-oh, you in trouble. When I hit you with that woo, classic, let's go get this thing. Let's talk about Shedeur dropping in the draft. Oh, man, do the math. Ain't nobody gonna laugh, but I'm telling you, he's still gonna take them big old Scarface bubble baths because he's doing it. Let's go get that thing. Check it. Stephen A. talking, whistling through the cracks, blaming Kaepernick vibes for Shedeur's fallback. Saying it's a setup, collusion, it's the same. Bro, quit the cap. It's a whole different game. Ain't no black ball, ain't no hidden attack. It's tape, it's pressure, it's the hits. He ain't come back. He ducking blitzes, holding that ball too long. It ain't skin color. Your O-line looking wrong. Woo! Race baiting, dog whistling, stirring the pot. Stephen A. out here selling what the truth is not. Shedeur ain't Kaepernick. Stop the cap. He slid because of sacks, not because he black. You loud in the morning, you wrong by the night. Cooking fake beef just to spark a fight. Ooh, Shedeur got game, but he got lessons too. And none of them came from fake narratives, dude. Scout saw sacks, slow feet in the mud. Not no shady handshake under the rug. Ooh, collusion, please, man, sit down and chill. Shedeur just got to show he can handle the kill. First take drama, not facts. Real ones know it ain't deeper than that. Nope. Draft boards talk with a whole different code. It's ball, not bait. And now y'all know. Look at my itty bitty right there. What's up, girl? Muzz it on our beat, bro. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe it's the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.